just bull his way through there to get an opportunity. And he's going to have it, too.
Final corner at Daytona.
That sounds so good.
Get here first. Regan Smith 7, Keselowski 22, Stewart 33, and contact. Smith turned around. Tony Stewart is going to win this race. And a terrible crash coming to the finish.
Yo.
Kyle Larson's car with the front end severely torn off.
Cars and bits.
That is the engine out of the 32 car.
Damn, expensive crash.
Of that wall.
You know what's crazy? That one connection in that race caused like
all of
30 cars to write off.
No wonder this is very highly requested from you guys.
Yeah, you guys have been asking us so much to react to this. I can see why.
God.
Engine out of bays. Cars are crushed.
I hope everyone was okay.
Yeah, there must be like in some cases there must be deaths in some cases, unfortunately.
Also a tire and wheel assembly. As the field came to the checkered flag, watch the white 32 car.
One spin out. Oh my God, he lifted off the ground. So did that one.
And again, Kyle Larson did climb from that machine. You heard from him a minute ago.
Damn.
How long can he do that? Rusty gets out of the way now. Cotton Petty.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Damn. Is he alive?
Here they come off the corner. And Darrell Waltrip is trying to go by on the inside of Davey Allison. And Davey comes down to try to block that move. And just some contact
That
there.
contact
Just as soon as that car
span him out.
grass, it flew. Turned over. Now they're not. Are they required to run the skirts on the right side of the cars here like they do at Daytona and Talladega? I don't believe so, man. And you can see that when...
Imagine being inside that car as a driver. You must be bouncing around like these cars flipping in different ways.
The thing is, when they show us some clips of inside the car, the driver's head is actually secure between there's two pillars by the side, but that's not going to stop them from feeling any impact.
Yeah, because the roof can crush down.
I think it will limit some of the impact, but for instance, in this case, the car's all ripped apart.
I'm pretty sure they wear helmets as well, don't they? They
Yeah.
must do. So the helmets will obviously help with the impact. But if the car's getting crushed the way some of these cars are,
and constantly do 360s,
you could bash it. Like you can get unconscious, and if the other one had a fire caught in the fire, you're fucked.
Once the air got up under the right side of that car, it just flipped it the wrong way.
Yeah, he's got to get to the top. The top's going to have the biggest energy here. 21's going to come with a huge shove.
I love how the car sound. The car sound incredible, man.
2 and 3 wide behind him. Crossover. That's Austin Hill on the 21. Big crash. Up and over.
Damn.
Caution is out. That's Myatt Snyder.
Oh my God.
You know, to see Myatt just walk right out, that's
How
a
did that
great
happen?
sign.
And I would be anxious to see how close it was
You got
at
tapped.
the time of caution. Because look right here, it looks like the 16's out front. Whew, it had to be really close.
The caution wasn't out at that point when they left our screen.
You know, it is when the contact happens side to side, it's not that bad. But it's when someone taps the car from like towards the bottom left or bottom right, it causes them to go like that.
I think because they're traveling at such high speed, any little movement, you're gone.
Yeah, the thing is, when they go rub the car, they're all right. They can keep control. It's that one. When it's like that, it messes up the control badly.
So he was clearly ahead by the time he left the bottom of your monitors on television.
Could've
But
sparked.
unfortunately, Anthony Alfredo getting into the back of the 31 and creating that issue.
Wow. I mean, look at that car.
And look at the grass that's flying in
Turns
front
to
of us.
bits.
Engine.
It's true. Where is the engine? It's gone.
Oh, wow.
There's no engine.
The engine's gone.
A bad crash here at Talladega. just a very, very bad crash.
Oh, look at the wheel.
Is involved. So is Rusty Wallace, Brett Bodine, Elton Sawyer. One car overturned in the banking of turn number 1, got up into the catch fence and came back onto the racetrack. I don't know who it was at the moment, but this is a very, very ugly-looking crash.
Okay, Martin goes a little high there. Gordon gets into him. They both have to back off, and then the jamming up starts. And they get into the wall on the outside. The other starts jockeying around. There's Derek Cope. He thought he got through that. For just
Took out the guy.
Martin's going to come right back up in front of him. And is that Ricky Craven?
Yes, it is.
Ricky Craven incarnate.
That one didn't look that bad from far, but when you see it in that angle, you're like, oh, okay, that is really bad.
Number 41 that's flipping over, went up against the outside wheel fence, back down on the track, and was hit again.
Yeah,
That's
dirty.
the crumpled hulk of Ricky Craven's engine. What's left of it, I should say. The carburetor having been sheared away, some of the intake crushed, and the engine pushed completely to the left.
What
but look
the
at
hell?
what's left of his beautiful Chevrolet Monte Carlo.
It's
Well,
gone.
There's not much, of course.
It's
The
scrap
roll
metal
cage,
now.
though, remained intact. This cage built by Mike Laughlin did its job. There were some openings here.
That's good promo for the company that built the cage. Like, I look at the car and then the cage withstanded it.
Had been ripped open by the catch fence.
Keep the camera.
Look at
Yass.
Jimmy.
Yeah, right there. We could keep both these battles in this shot. Great job.
These cars
guys.
are
Down
moving.
the stretch. Look out. Trouble. Kurt's
Oh,
in the
that's so
hole.
bad.
Boyer's in it as well. And Kurt's getting the worst of it.
Like a little bump drafting going on right there. We're trying to gain the advantage. Looks like the 48 got into the back of him a little bit. Man, look at this car.
Oh, man. Further
It's
back, Elliott Sadler.
Is that
And
the
look at
engine?
this. Gosh.
Is that the engine? Engine on the floor.
Oh, my God.
Engine's on the floor just chilling, look. From when the engine's coming out, that's mad.
Well, that's the whole suspension. Looks like the front part of the front suspension.
The window net is down for Elliott. He's got the helmet off already.
He's
That
slumped.
is the best news.
The thing
See,
is,
he is in some pain.
He's in pain.
Oh, man. I hate to see this.
Poor guy,
Look
man.
at the front of that car.
Engine completely out of the car.
Okay, let's. We think we've seen.
yeah, that's
that
what I meant. Can you
angle.
see how
Yeah, you see it.
Check the
that
lower
piece
right
of
of your
material.
screen.
Oh, my
Right.
gosh.
Oh.
Oh, my gosh.
Head first to that.
Head on into that Armco.
That's down in a 90-degree corner. There are 43.
Imagine that brace wasn't there. Oh my god, they'll have broken necks.
they
and
have
shit.
to put that there for
Yeah.
protection. The thing is, because they make the cars so lightweight, do you think that's one of the reasons why the cars takes on so much impact?
Maybe because it's not as much weight, but then again, it's
High speed at the same time as
it's
well.
high speed and like there's still an engine in there. There's still, do you know what I mean? There's still the main parts to function a car. It's like, I think even if the car had more metal and more pieces in it, the damage will probably be similar, to be honest.
Drivers in this field tonight, but no one has a more fascinating story to tell than Mike Harmon. Now, before you see this video, there are two things you should know. One, no one was seriously injured. And two, that's because of the safety measures legislated into these cars and the guys back at the shop that build them. Take a look at what happened here in Busch Series practice on Thursday. Mike Harmon comes off of turn 2, hits the crossover gate, and then slams into the wall. His car is hit by Johnny Sauter. Here it is again. The car virtually disintegrates, and then Sauter hits what's left. One more time, you can see the driver's compartment inside the roll cage. That's what protected Harmon. Then Sauter comes by and hits what's left of the car.
That's the scariest part. Don't get me wrong, the crash is really bad on its own. But then any cars that are following up to smack you after at high speeds, that could be the like write-off of your life, basically.
Moments later, the miracle.
He got out.
Mike Harmon climbed out of that car uninjured.
What?
Track officials said the crossover gate was not properly secured at the time. Mike Harmon starts 42nd tonight with a provisional, and Dave Burns is with him.
He gone back in.
Dylan diving to the bottom of the racetrack. Austin Dillon dives to the bottom of the racetrack. Here's Keselowski trying to make the move on Logano. Logano throws the block. Logano.
Mislowski, ain't that... Guys, correct me if I'm wrong, because this was ages since I've seen it. You know the movie Cars? I swear the main car's called that, because I do think that main
the
car's...
red one.
Yeah, I think the main car's named after a NASCAR driver, or a NASCAR-like car. Correct me if I'm wrong, because it sounded like the name.
Lee's down the back straightaway. Keselowski's in line.
That
Now
name.
he turns him. Both Team Penske cars crash.
Oh
Keselowski is up in a ball of flame, up into the outside wall. He'll take Kyle Busch with him. Everybody now racing off the corner in a horrific crash on the final lap of the Daytona 500.
Caution is on the speedway. Caution is on the speedway. We'll wait and see who was the race leader when the caution flag came out. They have the stop video that determines who is out front when the caution is called.
They're so close
NASCAR
to each
huddled
other.
around
Oh my God.
frame by frame, trying to
34 bumped the white one from behind, and it closed the gap from him and the one in front, and it caused a sandwich. That little tap caused all of that.
The thing is, I've seen in some of these races that we're watching, I've seen cars, they're literally touching like this. I think it depends on, like you said, where you tap.
Yeah.
So I think if you're doing it literally in the middle, then it's fine. But when you're on the edge, I think that's when the front...
But you know, in that one, he tapped him right in the middle. But it was just... Basically, they're all rubbing like this. Like you said, they're so close. But what happened was the car behind him tapped him. But because he tapped him with a bit of pressure, it made him bounce forward. And then when he bounced forward, he hit the car in front and they all lost control. But when they were all neck on neck, it was fine until that one, maybe he got nervous or panicked and just misjudged it by a split second and it caused it all.
It's tough. They are 3 wide.
Oh my God,
with
they're all set on
Chase
fire.
Elliott, Austin Dillon, and Michael McDowell waiting on NASCAR race control to determine exactly who the winner of the Daytona 500 is.
So,
a horrific crash over there. Could tell you, Brad got out of the race car, as Mike Bagley described. Kyle Busch also got out of the race car under his own power.
Bad crash over in turn 2. Michael Waltrip has hit the wall hard. The car is upside down, and you can see the car is really torn up. Well, Jerry, I said it's sort of on its side, or boy, yes, it is upside down.
They're fixing up that gate where Michael hit over there. Let's take a look one more time and give that Kool-Aid man on the hood of that Pontiac a wild ride. Now, just coming out of turn 2, that's the crossover gate, and Michael hits the juncture of the gate and the concrete wall that begins the back straightaway. The car is literally sawed open, and you see the steering wheel now sticking out to the left side of the car. And this is what's left of Michael Waltrip's Kool-Aid Country Time Pontiac.
Out of the second turn and down the back.
Contact.
Uh-oh, we've got a
there you go.
Contact here, for sure. Darrell Waltrip and Joe
Darrell Waltrip tumbling down the backstretch.
Guys, you know when the car's crushed this bad, what do they do with it? Obviously, they're not going to try repair it again. Do they go straight to scrapyard, or do they, take what parts survived and reuse those? Like, how does it work? Comment below, because you guys are pros.
Yeah, you guys are pros.
We're asking you guys.
The one that's rolling.
Yeah, it's because they're just like rolling. I don't know. The other one's just like got lucky, didn't lose like control of the car. It's still. Thing is, when they went airborne, that's where control goes, because you can't. When you're airborne, no matter what you do, the car's not moving. It's in the
Gravity
air.
will control the car.
Yeah, you just better hope you land the best that you can. I love how quick responding the others are. They're not just standing there watching.
Oh no!
The second they
need to be
off,
quick. Yeah, because anything can happen in that time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Going in the corner, he's not following the truck in front of him.
Yeah, truck
don't know what's
racing.
going on there.
Whoa! Oh, look out! We got trouble. This is going to hurt.
Oh, the people on the side need to move.
Oh my!
What the hell?
Yep.
The people on the side nearly got wiped out, So many sparks in their face.
If I was to go there, I was at the top, not at the bottom.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Damn.
And it was so good for so long, it turned into so bad so quickly.
We'll be back to see what happened. And as I said, keep your fingers crossed, folks.
So that is the NASCAR car crashes that you guys have been requesting we react to very much. What the hell?
Dangerous.
Yeah,
Such a dangerous sport.
It's also all the rubbing, all the contact, because there's a lot of contact for cars.
And how fast they're going as well. I swear they go like
200, 190.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
good thing for the cage that's surrounding them.
Yeah, that, you know what, that is the lifesaver. If there was no like proper cage like that, many of those would have been fatal and fatalities would have happened. Guys, thank you so much for recommending the video. I did not know it got that crazy. You know, open to more videos like that. Keep commenting them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But for now, peace out.
Bye.